Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to Facebook Shelf. Today we are going to talk about this book, Outliers, and it is going to be a review. So let's get started, but before that, let me tell you a bit about this book. So, this book is about the people who do things out of ordinary, and that is why the title of the book is Outliers. So, in this book, the author examines the factors that contribute to the success. So, in this book, the author takes a look at everyone from rock stars to scientific geniuses to tell us that the story of success is far more surprising and inspiring than ever imagined. And about the author Malcolm Gladwell. He is the writer, journalist, and the public speaker. Gladwell has also been included in the Time 100 Most Influential People list. And now that we know a bit about the book and about the author, let's move on to the review. Do hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you never miss any bookish video we upload. I'm just going to read the chapters in the book so that you have the brief idea of what the book is going to be about. And if you want to skip this, you can skip this. The link will be given in the description below. So let's start. So now in this book there are total of 9 chapters and they are divided into 2 sections. First section is opportunity and the second section is legacy. In the part 1 opportunity, the first chapter is the Matthew effect. The second is the 1000-hour rule. Third is the trouble with geniuses part 1. Fourth is the trouble with geniuses part 2. And the last one, fifth, is the 3 lessons of Joe Flom. And here it ends the first chapter. Now moving on to the second chapter, part 2 legacy. The 6th chapter is Harlan, Kentucky. 7th is the ethnic theory of plane crashes. 8th is rice paddies and maths test. 9th is Marital's bargain, and then we have the epilogue. So in total there are again the 2 parts, opportunity and legacy, and the 9 chapters. Now let's move on to the chapters I liked in this book. I like this chapter, the ethnic theory of plane crashes. This chapter is truly insightful. In this chapter, the author explains how different cultures have different way of communication. And if you want to be a successful person or run a successful company, then how important it is to understand the social distance, or what we can say as communication distance. The first chapter I didn't enjoy is the Matthew effect. So basically in this chapter, the author wants to establish this theory that the date on which we are born will determine if we will be successful or not. And I just can't agree with that, because then that brings up the question about what of the people who are born on the other dates are just not going to be successful in their life. Then we come to the chapter 10,000-hour rule. So in this chapter, the author says that if you want to be successful, you have to dedicate 10,000 hours of work to that task. I really like that he calculated that 10,000 hours are required for people to become successful, to dedicate 10,000 hours for any task to become successful. But the problem I had in this chapter was that the very limited resources were provided to support his theory of 10,000 hours work. Now moving on to the next point, in most of the chapters, Malcolm argues that when and where the person is born, what his parents do for a living, or what culture he is brought up in, what his heritage is, or what circumstances he is brought up in, play an important factor in deciding whether the person will be successful or not, which I think is partly true and partly not. Because I don't think so these factors are important factors, but they surely are the contributing factors. According to me, the important factors which are going to decide if you will be successful or not are going to be you yourself, your determination, your vision, your planning, and your hard work. And rest all the other factors like what your parents do, or how you are brought up, or your culture or your heritage are going to be contributing factors and not important factors. But then this is what the author is trying to say in the whole book. He is trying to say that all the contributing factors are important factors, and I don't agree with it. But in the end, what I can say is that the author has a very different way of looking at things. He provides a very different perspective to look at things. I never thought that the contributing factors like culture and heritage are going to play an important part in your success. He has a very different perspective to look at success. And that is what this book taught me, a different way to look at things. And that is why I would like to rate this book 4 on 5, because it made me realize that there is a different way to look at success. And there are other factors as well that contribute to the success. That is why I would recommend this book to you. It will help you see things in a different way and make you realize that people can think this way also. Some of you might find this book a bit demotivating, but then you can just read the summary and see if this book is for you or not. I have given the link of this book in the description below. I was wondering, what are you currently reading right now? Do let me know in the comment section below what are you reading. If you enjoyed this review, do hit the like button and share it with your friends. But wait, where are you going? Do hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before leaving to never miss any bookish video we upload. Till then, happy reading, keep smiling. Bye! So, but before that, I'll do wait. So, in this book, the author says that, and then moving on to the next point, in most of the chapters, why do I say chapters? And now moving on to the next point, okay.